Hello everyone, this is HVMK. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we will talk about stable multivibrator. So, first of all, going to stable multivibrator, you need to understand what is multivibrator. So, I just explain you in simple words. It's an electronic circuit used to generate two states that may be your high and low, 1 or 0, 5 volt or 0, or plus 5 volt or minus 5 volt. So these are mainly used for oscillators, timers, flip-flop circuits in the electronic world. So I think multivibrator is explained. Now I'll move to its sub part, that is astable multivibrator. Basically there are different type of multivibrator are available. First is your stable multivibrator, second is your monostable multivibrator, third one is your bistable multivibrator. So according to the terminology word that you are getting, their natures is same. Like in that case of a stable multivibrator, its output states is non-stable. It fluctuates between 2 points every time. It's also known as free running multivibrator. Second one is your monostable multivibrator. In that case, only one state is stable, another one is unstable. And if we go to the bistable multivibrator, both states are stable. So in this video we will cover only a stable multivibrator, and we can also do simulation on it, on the circuit that we can use to make a stable multivibrator. And after that I'll also go through practically on this topic. So I make an hardware circuit regarding a stable multivibrator, and so this is the stable multivibrator circuit you are seeing on your screen. I am using Multisim software to simulate this circuit. Here I put a 2020 ohm resistor to limit the current through the LED and the transistor Q2. Similarly, we put R2 resistor of 220 ohm in series to limit the current through LED and the Q1 transistor. The R3C1 combination actually decides the time on constant for Q2 and time off constant for Q1. Similarly, C2 and R4 decide the on period of Q1 and off period for Q2. So this time constant of this RC combination actually decides the blinking value or duty cycle of the LEDs that we connect in series with the transistors. Now I think it's explainable to you. I will also show you waveform at the collector of the both transistor, and if I load it, see the simulator is loading and red blue are blinking with their time constant value. You have to tune your RC value to make this LED visible. Okay, so this way the circuit works. And one more thing I want to add, that regarding the calculation of these RC combinations, I put a link in the description of someone website that you can go there and find out the calculation of this RC circuit. Now I will tell you more on this circuit with the help of grapher present in the simulations. I put probe on both the collector of the transistor. So when the C2 capacitor gets charged up to 0.7 volt through the path R4C2Q1, and when the C2 value voltage value goes above 0.7 voltage, it will trigger Q2 transistor, and when the Q2 transistor gets on, the blue LED will glow. Similarly, in the way another capacitor gets charged up to 0.7 volt, and which will trigger Q1 transistor, and the red LED will glow. So in this way, the circuit flow is like that. First of all, the C2 capacitor just turn on, which trigger Q2 transistor, and other capacitor turn on, which trigger Q1 transistor. So in that way the capacitor charge and discharge, and in the similar way your LED get blinks, and you can see that whenever the transistor on and off, you can see with the help of the grapher that is going in parallel with it. So I think you get a better explanation of this circuit. Now we will move on to get an hardware view of this circuit to see that this happens practically. Okay, so I think this is the best suitable thing to understand that circuit. So let's move on to hardware circuit. So this is the hardware that you are seeing on the screen, the fault stable multivibrator that I made by myself. This is the A to DC conversion without transformation. It's a 5 volt output circuit that I put to my stable multivibrator circuit. I will make video on that also. Now you can see that it is same circuit that I used in my simulation also. The circuit is same, and I just power it up. You can see that both the LEDs now are blinking according to the time constant that I set with the value of an RNC. So you can also tune according to your need. You can also use different color LEDs, but remind one thing, that when you are going to choose different color LEDs, you just check one thing, that the forward voltage drop of both LEDs are same. Otherwise it will create some problem when you go through just like the circuit that I use, because the forward voltage remains same. And one more thing that I want to say with you, you can also make some project with the help of this circuit of like police indicator and all. You can also make this. So please subscribe it my channel to increase the level of electronics. Please share it also, and if you have any query regarding this video and regarding stable multivibrator, you can put on the comment section of this video. And please share my channel and support it, and I will come with different type of basic electronic circuit with in the upcoming videos. So please share it and do some creativity in your knowledge. Thank you.